everybody. Shalom, shalom. We are after Tisha B'Av. We can play again with instruments, like they say in the group, which makes me laugh every time. You know, with music, they call it, when there's a instrumental accompaniment. They said it's with music or it's without music. So till when we had no music. Now we're going to do with music, which is funny. I think there was, in a way, there was more music when we couldn't play instruments, and people had to put an effort in making nice vocal harmonies, and there was all kinds of how to call it, vocal recordings. It was beautiful. So in a way, it was a beautiful time. But I missed the piano, and I missed playing for you. So let's go. Let's start with, which nigun? The one I finished with in the Hebrew part. The fear Mashiach will be here to see. Am Yisrael have the fear Mashiach will be here to see. We want Mashiach now, we want Mashiach now, we don't want to wait. We want Mashiach now, we want Mashiach now, we want Mashiach now, we don't want to wait. And we thought the lay Mashiach will be here today, and the lay Mashiach will be here today. We want Mashiach now, we want Mashiach now. Mashiach now, we don't want to wait. We want Mashiach now, we want Mashiach now, we want Mashiach now, we don't want to wait. That's for the end. We're going to dance more in the end. I started with a happy tune for dancing because we're going to talk today about prayer and about dance. How do I call it in English? Vaetchanan Song and Dance. So what's the connection between song and dance and Vaetchanan? Why did I give it such a name? In Hebrew it was simpler. In Hebrew I called it lecholel ulehalel, because I was going to talk about dance and I was going to talk about Reb Hillel Paritcher, so it worked out. But in English I called it song and dance. You know that Vaetchanan 515 is the same gematria as shira, singing, as song, shira, and also as tefillah. Both tefillah and shira have the same number, which is 515, which is the number of Vaetchanan. That's the number of prayers that Moshe prayed, pleading with Hashem to let him into Eretz Yisrael. He loved the land so much. I didn't do the Hebrew part, let's do it now. Ata takum terachem Zion. You're going to have mercy on the land, and you're going to redeem it, because that's time. Time has come. Ata takum terachem Zion. You're going to be more comfortable for you to sing. Ata takum terachem Zion, ki etzlechenena ki b'moed. 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 Ki רצו עבדיך את אבניה ואת עפרה יכוננו. כי רצו עבדיך את אבניה ואת עפרה etzlechenena ki b'moed. Ata takum terachem Zion, ki etzlechenena ki b'moed. Ki רצו עבדיך את אבניה ואת עפרה יכוננו. כי רצו עבדיך So that's definitely connected with Nechama and with Shabbat Nechamu, which is this Shabbat, a special Shabbat. We want to talk about dance and we want to talk about Reb Hillel. So I already showed you how dance and tefillah are connected because they're the same, not dance, singing and tefillah are the same gematria, the same number, value of the letters. Dance is very connected with singing. When Baal Shem Tov revived the singing as part of serving Hashem, as part of worshiping, that singing is very important. He brought back also that dance. Dance can also be for Kedusha. Dance doesn't have to be something foreign, it can be part of Kedusha. An Chet HaEgel, which we don't read this parsha, we read next parsha. This parsha we have Aseret HaDibrot. We go through again. The whole Sefer Dvarim repeats the stories of what happened since we left Egypt till coming to Eretz Yisrael. So he tells the story of receiving the Torah on Har Sinai. And but on Chet HaEgel, that happened 40 days later, we have the story of the dancing around the golden calf, which is the worst orchestra that could be, the worst music of the other side, not music of holiness. But dance can be part of Kedusha. That's what we want it to be. And let's bring some samples of dances in the Hasidic lore. So first I want to play you the nigun from Rabbi Shlomo of Chechnik. Rabbi Shlomo was a pupil of the Alter Rebbe. He comes from the town of Chechnik. And he used to sing this one and dance coming out of Yechidus. After meeting the Rebbe, having Yechidus with the Rebbe, he used to sing this one. A sample of a song, very old, from a pupil of the Alter Rebbe. Another sample of a known song that might be from the Alter Rebbe himself, actually it's from his time, we don't know that it's his. The song was sung in the family of the Rebbe's father, Reb Levik, Rabbi Levi Yitzchak Schneerson. And he said that it's a Masorah in his family. They used to sing it by the Alter Rebbe for Hakafot, for Simchat Torah. don't have time to do it many times because we have so many songs we want to do. That's another song for a dance. Who's looking for me? Who's looking for me? I don't know who that is. They can wait. Another song. On Simchas Torah, we have so many dances, and dancing is for sure part of dancing in Simchat Torah. Every day also, I don't know how much, but in the end of davening, there will be time for dancing. And if I bring in for sure. Breslov have a whole collection of songs they used to dance after finishing the daven. But here we are, in Simchas Torah for sure. Time in the end, remind me we could do some more dances. Another famous dance, the Chabad Nigunim, is attributed to the Shpoile Zayde, and it has a story. The story is that the Rebbe Malach, Malach is the son of the Rabbi Magid Mezrich. Magid Mezrich, his son's name was Rabbi Avraham Malach. He once saw, just before Shabbat, he saw the Shpoile Zayde dancing, and he says, "Wow, you're dancing so nicely. Where did you learn to dance like this for Shabbat HaMalkah?" And the Shpoile Zayde said, "Who taught me was Eliyahu Navi," and he tells him the story that he went to redeem a person that was, how do you call it, in prison by the Pari. It's the story with the bear skin. We're not going to tell the whole story now, because we have so many nigunim to do today. But he tells him the story that the night before he went to dance with the bearskin at a party by the Parrots for the birthday, Eliyahu Navi showed up and taught him all the dances needed. And according to Chabad Masorah, this is a nigun that he danced with the costume of the bear. Kazak, a famous nigun, attributed to the Shpoile Zayde. We mentioned it before. We mentioned there's a nigun that he sings Ezot Avatenu. We played it, another song by Reb Hillel Paritcher, which is almost identical to this one. But we want to talk today about another of the masters of Hasidic Nigunim, which was not a pupil of the Alter Rebbe. He really wanted to be, but he never met him. He tried, but he couldn't meet the Alter Rebbe. They say that he kept going to places, and it turned out that Alter Rebbe already left. And once he succeeded in coming early, he went there before the Alter Rebbe showed up, and was hiding behind the bed, under the bed, in the room where the Rebbe was going to talk. And the Rebbe walks in, and he says, who's the guy that wants to learn about Yichud Ilai, Yichud Tadai, doesn't even know where he is himself, his Madrega. When he heard that, he fainted, and when he woke up, Alter Rebbe was gone. So he never met him. But he was a pupil of the Maggid Mezrich, and he was such a big Rav by himself. He was such a big scholar, and such a big oived, that if he wouldn't be a chassid he would have been a Rebbe by himself. But he didn't want to become a Rebbe. So he was trying not to do, but he wrote a lot of books. And even though in Chabad, the makpid not to learn books of the pupils of the Rebbeim, but from his books we do learn. He wrote a book, Pelech Harimon, and some amazing things that he wrote. And he has many beautiful, beautiful nigunim that I want to share with you. So let's start with something quite famous. Famous because there was a movie about the courageous women in Russia, time of the Soviet Union, around World War II time, when people were trying to run away from Russia. And so in the movie, they took this famous nigun from Reb Hillel, so it might be one of the most famous nigunim of his, and it's going to be too low. So what we're going to do this time, it's going to be too high or too low. Let's try this. of the well-known nigunim from Reb Hillel. Let's do another one from his. What we didn't do last time. Let's do 39 of Sefer Nigunim. What we did now was 36. Let's do 39. Another nigun of his. Let's do another one. Lamed Chet. Or let's do Lamed Zayin first. Lamed Zayin. Let's do 37 first. This beautiful nigun number 37, a book just came out by Ruchama Kislev. Whoever's in the group already saw it. You can purchase it from her or through me. It's with the arrangement for this beautiful nigun, made very clearly for piano, but it's not for beginners. It's for advanced pupils. It's not simple. It's a level of a pianist that can read notes and play it. Whoever wants is invited to contact me or Ruchama. And it's this beautiful nigun from Reb Hillel, number 37. Which one did we do first? Ah, right. So let's do number 38. Beautiful one by Reb Hillel. Let's do the next one, Lametet, 39. all these are clearly attributed to Reb Hillel. I want to find the Azam Bishvachim that I couldn't find in the Hebrew class. Maybe I can find it now. Okay, maybe it's Memchet. Let's see. Memchet, where are you? Okay, let's see what it says about it. Memchet. Okay, ניגון מיוחס לרבי הלל מפריץ', yeah. הזמן בשבחים. We did some slow ones, let's do a fast one. I get mixed up with a harmony here because it's not in a major or minor key. It's true, the easier key. I have to sit with pencil and paper and decide what chords needs for next year. So that's also attributed to Reb Hillel Paritcher. Let's do the we didn't do it in the Hebrew class. We didn't do the Oived. The Oived, Reb Hillel, one of the phrases for Reb Hillel, he was an Oived, which means he was davening. He knew how to daven. He was one of the people that really could get deep into davening. There's another quote from him about music and Chassidut. Rabbi Hillel claimed that whoever has a good sense in music has a better sense in Chassidut, will understand better Chassidut. And also vice versa. Whoever doesn't have a good sense in music can't understand Chassidut. There's something connected between the two. Another thing we learned from Reb Hillel, I think I also forgot to mention it in the Hebrew class, was about the neshama in Gan Eden before it comes down to the world. That what it's used to is listening to Malachei Hasharet, the angels singing, and that the neshama here in this world misses the song of the angels. That's the language of the soul. And here in this world, we have a yearning for our own unique song we had way back up there. So that's from Reb Hillel, a quote from Reb Hillel. Let's do the Oived, מיוחס לרבי Hillel. In Sefer Nigunim, it's Nigun Pei Vav, 86, here by Reb Eliyahu Rivkin. I'm doing it from his booklet. It's Nigun Tetzayin. אוהבת. ניגון from Reb Hillel Paritcher. ניגון הגדול, the big ניגון ברב הלל. But it's going to be too high for us now because we can't sing it this slow. Let's go back to normal. Nigun Hagadol, the big nigun by Reb Hillel Paritcher. Amazing, amazing nigun. There's many other ones we didn't do. Let's do from the other book. I mean, the Shabbos and Yom Tov ones that are beautiful. Maybe we'll go back to that. The second book. We have Reish Yud Daled, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I put a... There was the big nigun. This one was Reish Yud Daled. There's another one here, Nigunit Vadut, but I'm not going to do it. So let's do Shabbos and Yom Tov Nigunim here. There's a few of them that are attributed to him. Pei Daled, Pei Hey, Pei Vav, they claim it might be his. No, that Pei Daled is not. That's maybe from the Admor HaZaken. They used to sing it by the Maharash. But Pei Vav, we did that already. That's the Oived. And Pei Zayin, some claim that it's his, but it's more likely that it was composed by Yaakov Talechana, which was one of the big composers for many Hasidiyot. Nigun 87, you can hear it's not the same style. It's probably not by Reb Hillel, but by Yaakov Talechana. The one I'm going to play next, Pechet 88, is an amazing nigun. It's Shabbos and Yom Tov nigun. I think, who's claiming that it's Hillel, Rabbi Hillel's? Horovitz. Horovitz claims. I think also Rifkin agrees. Last year when I played it for the women, I said, wait a minute, it's very familiar. Where did I know this nigun from? And then I realized I recorded another nigun by the Rebbe of Dinov, Rabbi David Shapira, the Rebbe of Dinov, and it's the same nigun. And I try to find out who's what, when. Turns out they probably were living about the same time, and we can't tell then whose nigun it was. Maybe we'll find out someday, especially when Rabbi Hillel is going to be back with us, so we can ask him whose nigun it is. Beautiful niggin by Reb Hillel Paritcher, כנראה number 88, ספר ניגונים. There's more nigunim of his, but I think that's enough for now. You get more than a taste. How beautiful they are. Did I do Nachamu Ami with you? Nachamu Ami from Rav Yitzchak Ginsburg. We're Shabbat Nachamu. We have consolation. We've done 7 haftarot of Nechama. Each week we had 3 weeks of bad decrees, haftarot. They're talking about Zam, about Hashem being upset with us, angry with us. And there's 7 of them of consolation. So the first one is Nachamu Ami, and it's doubled. And Nun and Chen is there. The Rebbe is talking about why it's doubled. The Chama should also be doubled. Beit HaMikdash Rishon, Beit HaMikdash Sheni, both of them we're going to get consolation for. Nigun by Rav Yitzchak Ginsburg. He wrote it on the way to a meeting with Shlomo Karlebach. And the Rav said something like, if this meeting is supposed to be, it's for a good purpose, and I should get a nigun on the way. And he did. He got this nigun. Nachamu, Nachamu, Nachamu Ami, Nachamu Ami, Yomar Elokechem, Nachamu, Nachamu, Nachamu Ami, Nachamu Ami, Yomar Elokechem, Damru, Damru, Alev Yerushalayim, Damru, Damru, Alev Yerushalayim, Damru, Damru, Alev Yerushalayim, Damru, Damru, Alev Yerushalayim, Nachamu, Nachamu, Nachamu Ami, Nachamu Ami, Yomar Elokechem, Nachamu, Nachamu, Nachamu Ami, Nachamu Ami, Yomar Elokechem, Damru, Damru, Alev Yerushalayim, Damru, Damru, Alev Yerushalayim, Damru, Damru, Alev Yerushalayim, Damru, Damru, Alev Yerushalayim. I think it's in the Haftarah. על הר גבוה עלילך מבשרת ציון. Is it in this parsha or it's in the next Haftarah? Before I was looking for a pasuk about Salah, Sarah Techolelenu, Sarah dancing. Sarah is the one who made it happen, which is connected with Machol, with dance. No, this is פרשת דברים, I want Vaetchanan, the Nechama. על הר גבוה עלילך מבשרת ציון, that's one of the songs from Rav Yitzchak Ginsburg. I think it's in our Haftarah. And if it is, I should send it in the group. Yeah, על הר גבוה עלילך מבשרת ציון. It's pasuk tet in our Haftarah. על ההר גבוה עלילך מבשרת על ההר הגבוה עלי לך, מבשרת ציון, מה נעבור על ההרים ורגלי לבשר, מה נעבור על רגלי לבשר, משמיע ישועה אומר לציון מלאך אלוקיי. ראשון לציון הנה הנם, הנה הנם, ולירושלים מבשרת הן. ראשון לציון הנה הנם, הנה הנם, ולירושלים מבשרת הן. על ההר גבוה עלי לך, מבשרת ציון, על הר גבוה עלי לך, מבשרת ציון, מה נעבור על ההרים רגלי לבשר, מה נעבור על ההרים רגלי לבשר, משמיע ישועה אומר לציון מלאך אלוקיי. ראשון לציון הנה הנם, הנה הנם, ולירושלים מבשרת הן. ראשון לציון הנה הנם, הנה הנם, ולירושלים מבשרת הן. על ההר גבוה עלי לך, מבשרת ציון. Amazing song by Reb Yitzchak Ginsburg. And we should finish with some happy dance. We said we should do it with Mashiach now in the end again. Mashiach will be here this year. And Israel have no fear. Mashiach will be here this year. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We want. Now we don't want to wait. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We want. זל נגולה, זל שזל נגולה, זל שזל נגולה, משיח זל של טוב, זל שזל נגולה, זל שזל נגולה, זל שזל נגולה, משיח זל של טוב, מנה איי 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 המשיח עולם בא אליכי עננינו מורנו ורבנו מלך המשיח לעולם בא איי 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 ננאי איי ננאי איי 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 ננאי איי ננאי איי 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 ננאי איי ננאי That's it for today. Leah, you just got here? No, you just opened your... I just saw you before. Yeah, you've been here from the hour before already. So, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to see you next week.